Hi muckers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and thank you for choosing to spend even a little portion of your day with me. I really appreciate your time. I value it. Come on now. Anyways, we have got to talk about what we are going to get to today. So basically, we made a video yesterday and it was talking about Trisha's breakdown over Ethan, and a lot of people were commenting under that video and being like, hey Adam, like what was the thing that triggered this? Now with a lot of things that happened with Trisha, you can just kind of say nothing really happened and Trisha kind of just had a breakdown because of it. I mean, that happens quite a lot. We're well used to that by now. But actually, I hadn't made a video on this yet. Again, I've said that I'm just trying to get back on my feet with videos. I've been away in New York. I'm back now. So I made that one initially because, come on now, when I have a video of Trisha Paytas crying for 20 minutes, I want to prioritize getting to that, and you all enjoyed that video and I'm really grateful. Thank you for watching. But yes, we're going to get to what basically triggered that response from Trisha, which was Ethan was on the podcast and he basically went, in his words, mask off about Trisha. Now what that means is he's just like not holding back, which is quite ironic now because they have since deleted these clips, and the only way I'm able to find these clips is actually through Caroline's Instagram, who's Frenemy Room on Instagram, because they've literally wiped it from the episode. Whenever you do a YouTube live or a YouTube video and you want to edit something, you can go into the YouTube studio after you upload it and choose timestamps and remove certain parts. And they have done that, and we now know that the reason they did that was because Hila told Ethan to stop talking about the wedding and just not talk about Trisha and not engage in it, because clearly this is what happens whenever he does. Trisha will use even a little portion of anything and run with it. But since this, Trisha has also deleted that video and now Ethan's deleted this. So again, I'm not going to assume they're solving things behind the scenes. Come on now, it's not like they're both grown adults. But basically, it's just a case of that I think they're both just agreeing not to talk about each other for another couple days at least. So yes, Ethan went mask off, and the reason that he said that he was finally doing that was because he promised Hila that he wasn't going to talk about the wedding, nor Trisha, nor Moses, until after that special day. And so the wedding happened and immediately they were on. And whenever I tell you that Ethan has never not hold back this much, I was shocked. I was shocked. Let's get to it. So we have a bunch of clips here. Thank you, Caroline, for posting them. We fucking love you on this channel. But yeah, I was so surprised, I'm gonna be honest, with how much they actually talked about Trisha. And it's not a case of that, oh my god, like I wasn't expecting them to talk about Trisha, or they can't talk about Trisha. No, it literally just boils down to the fact that I feel like for the most part, with all of this drama that's been happening, it's mainly been Trisha talking about Ethan. So the fact now that we have someone who let's be honest, you know, people say that Ethan talks about Trisha a lot, and they make jokes here and there, and I think they're allowed to whenever Trisha literally has made feature-length films about Ethan. If you put all the Snapchat videos, all the TikToks, all the YouTube videos together, like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, let's be real here. But basically, it was just shocking to me to hear Ethan be so transparent about Trisha on camera, and it was nice and refreshing to hear because for so long, we were just hearing Trisha go off, and we were hearing Ethan make like a sly comment here or there. I like mask off. I like the mess. I like the drama. Listen, I get it. It's a family situation. It's very messy, but hey, it don't affect me, and I love the mess, and you love the mess, and that's why you're here. So we're just gonna get to these videos. There's a bunch of them, and we're gonna talk. So here we go. We're just gonna go in order that they were uploaded by Caroline. Again, Caroline, we love you.
Oh, I don't give a shit. In fact, since the embargo's lifted,
the wedding,
let me just show you what the fuck she's been up to that is actually just straight up fucking anti-Semitism. Like massive anti-Semitism.
Oh!
Hold on, during Hanukkah, she was doing these, here, this one. Okay.
Oh, to be fair, these TikToks were horrible, and Trisha was getting called out by Jewish people on TikTok to stop doing this. And then Trisha would ignore all of them and be like, oh, it's only Ethan who has a problem with this. Oh, Lord.
Okay, so it's like Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come
So basically, Trisha making fun of more religions by trying to incorporate them in TikTok dances and sexualizing them, because that's what it's boiling down to at the end of the day.
Whatever. So she goes, when you can't finish conversion classes, so you just pay to be Jewish.
Oof. What the fuck?
That's awful.
Yeah. So, you wanna fucking, you wanna hear my thoughts on this shit? Okay, well...
Yes, Ethan, we do, please! I've been waiting.
She was telling us how she's doing conversion classes, and we're like, That's very difficult.
It's not easy.
And so what it proves to me is that she's not committed enough to go through the proper procedures.
I mean, at the end of the day, what he's saying sounds harsh, but it's the truth.
That she doesn't care enough to actually go through the proper channels to do it. She doesn't care enough about the religion or the... And then this insinuation that you can just pay a rabbi to become Jewish is anti-Semitic. It plays into harmful Jewish stereotypes that, like, oh, I don't give a shit. In
Okay,
fact,
so yeah, that's very true what he's saying, by the way, about that Trisha has non-stop been feeding into stereotypes about Jewish people. And she basically lives off of the stereotypes and tries to feed in as if she is the stereotype because it's almost, in her words, funny for TikTok comedy. No comment.
in fact, if you look at their wedding video, there wasn't even a rabbi. It wasn't a Jewish ceremony, so I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Go off, King.
She's wearing a yarmulke, which, you know...
I love Dan. I would marry Dan. Am I wrong for saying that? I don't think so.
Better or worse if you want to talk about the, you know, gender stereotypes or whatever, but you're not... women don't wear yarmulkes.
It's also very forward on her head.
Well, I'm not gonna... Yeah.
I know that Zach has been waiting for the Trisha slander.
You want to judge her on the positioning of the...
Yeah, that's alone it's offensive.
I don't have a problem with the placement. Oh, she probably placed it up so you could see it, though. But, I mean, yeah, it's super offensive. It's basically... And actually, the worst part is that Moses knows better. I mean, he's fucking enabling...
Listen, a lot of people are saying that Ethan's being harsh here, but he's not saying anything that everyone else isn't saying. Like, calling out Moses, we're all doing that. Criticizing Trisha, we're all doing that. Like, fuck. And he's more involved than we are.
Anti-Semitic, harmful tropes, making a mockery of the religion, and it's fucking disgusting, and they should both be deeply ashamed, and fuck them both. Peace and love.
Oh my god, when he said mask off, he meant mask off. Oof. Oh. So basically, he made a TikTok response to this as well, which we're gonna see. Hold on, this is just like copyrighted music. So this is Trisha doing the dances. Here we go. Okay, wait.
Conversion classes, which tells me that you don't care enough about the culture to put in the actual work to do it the right way. And then you say that you just paid off a rabbi to just say you're Jewish, which is, first of all, a lie. No rabbi would do that. And second of all, anti-Semitic, because it just propagates the notion that Jews only care about money. And that's very serious. You know, the whole thing is just disgusting, frankly. And if you don't want me to stitch your anti-Semitic TikToks, then turn Stitch off. I don't want to hear you bitch about that. And the worst thing about all this is that there's people around you that know better.
Oh, by the way, I do just want to say that I think that it's completely warranted what Ethan is saying and doing here, because there are so many people within this religion calling Trisha out on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit, and Trisha is not responding to them. Trisha is not even feeding into it. But Ethan is doing it just like they are, and of course Trisha is responding to that because Ethan has a really big platform. So Ethan is giving a voice to all of these communities who are speaking up against Trisha, who are being ignored because they do not have a big community. So for Ethan to do this, he's basically just giving a voice and lifting up everyone else who's been calling her out, who's being offended by it. So I don't think he's in the wrong for doing this whatsoever. And also, Ethan was calling Trisha out for this on Frenemies. But also, I think this comment's really good by Joanna, who I love. Ethan has to talk about this for many reasons. The first reason is that all of their past Frenemy episodes are up on YouTube, and although they are no longer working together, he has to make it clear that he does not endorse any of Trisha's offensive actions, beliefs, opinions, because he knows he gets tons of new fans every day that are going to be pretty confused when they find out that once he had a podcast with Trishy Fishy. Also, his brother-in-law is married to Trisha, so Ethan should be saying all this, and I think he's amazing for that. Okay, but we have more videos to get to, so let's get to these first.
Oh boy.
And that Hare Krishna fucking... that Hare Krishna fake-ass Jew should go fuck herself. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh my...
That Hare Krishna fucking... that Hare Krishna fake ass Jew to go fuck herself.
Oh my god, they've been waiting. First of all, Zach is loving
By the way,
this.
her wedding is over, so don't fucking be looking for mercy from me anymore.
Oh, no.
I was on a Trisha Paytas embargo by Hila for the sake of her family attending the wedding. Well, that shit is over. By the way, her wedding is over, so don't fucking be looking for mercy from me anymore.
Oh, no.
I was on a Trisha Paytas embargo by Hila for the sake of her family attending the wedding. Well, that shit is over.
Wow, first of all, I do just want to comment on the fact that that is like, Trisha was calling, you know, Ethan out for, you know, saying that he was so focused on not talking about the wedding, and we briefly touched upon this, but I do just want to say that Hila literally didn't want to, even though she doesn't agree with it, she didn't want to ruin Trisha and Moses' day, so she made Ethan not talk about the wedding or give them shit until the wedding was done. So Hila was literally trying to make them have the best version of their day possible, and yet Trisha kind of turned that around and was like, oh my god, and behind the scenes you were working on when you could talk shit about me and when it could start, and it's like, no, Hila was literally so against your wedding, right? That's family. Like, so against the wedding, but still had the decency to not allow Ethan, and again, I think he should have been allowed to from the start, but whatever, didn't allow Ethan to get in the way of the wedding because Hila cared enough about her family who were going to it. So I don't see that as an issue. I actually see that as a very nice thing because he was going to do it and anyone was going to do it regardless of anything. So Hila literally made them have their best day possible first. And I mean, even now, like, Ethan had to, you know, get rid of these clips because obviously Hila was probably like, let's stop this. But I mean, Hila had the decency to say that and Trisha still criticized her for it. I'm just confused on what she's expecting. Alright, but here we have more. So then Ethan starts bringing up all this stuff with Trisha again that we've been talking about, and it's like so messy. Like, again, when I say mask off, mask off.
But what did they do together? Like, did they?
So this is Trisha and Callie, the sister, you know, the 5% sister, about an OnlyFans video they filmed.
Oh, they did an OF video behind a paywall where they like wrestled in a tub and the mom refereed it and they were all in bikinis, right, Olivia? So it was straight like I don't want to say it, but you know, it's like INC.
I said it.
Okay, so you get the point of what they're saying.
Going on about how she has an incest.
I'm not even gonna, y'all know what they're talking about. Okay, and then the final one that we have here.
VIP tickets to Disneyland.
About Callie.
And it's not.
So, this really got Trisha. Because Trisha was like, how dare you bring up my sister after my sister left the internet. And even in my video yesterday, I was like, you know, like the only thing I can kind of see Trisha's point about is that they're talking about Callie. And then I realized, because a lot of you commented, and you were like, no, Adam, Callie, the sister, literally started this. She was the one who made the video complaining about Ethan getting them to pay for him to go to Disneyland and started this entire drama. So I'm like, oh, I take that back. Like, Callie literally started this. Like, I don't care if you run and hide from the internet. You were the one that started this, and look how far on it's gone now. So thank you for alerting me about that.
Cheap.
He thinks that 5%, he should pay for every fucking little thing in my life. You know, Trisha's still paying for her car insurance. She's buying her own groceries. She's paying for her own homeowner's insurance, and he takes that 5%.
5%.
Not the 5%.
You know? Trisha's still paying her HOA, and Ethan takes that 5%.
Trisha, hold on. One of the cats is breathing so loud. Like it almost sounds like a gas leak. Milo, oh my god, it's you. Oh, he's like breathing like this. Oh yeah, he does that when he sleeps. Okay, good boy, go back to sleep. Sorry, oh my god, I thought I had a fucking gas leak. Gas leak caught on camera, that's the title. Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Sorry.
Just paid her taxes or not, I don't know. Didn't she have unpaid taxes?
Oh, by the way, he's saying here that, like, didn't Trisha have unpaid taxes? And then they're like, no, it's Keemstar. No, on Frenemies, I'm pretty sure Trisha admitted that for the, oh no, on an interview as well. She admitted that for the first couple of years of her career, like, she didn't pay or didn't understand it, and then had a huge tax bill, like, 5 or 10 years into her career because she wasn't paying it. So what he does say here is actually true, and she has said it on the record.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I thought that, maybe I'm confusing it with Keemstar.
That's Keemstar.
It is Trisha too, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was public or something, but he goes, Trisha just paid her taxes, but Ethan takes that 5%.
5%.
5% means everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And
Anyway.
VIP tickets to Disneyland is not cheap.
He thinks that 5%, he should pay for every fucking little thing in my life. You know, Trisha's still paying for her car insurance. She's buying her own groceries. She's paying for her own
Ethan is mad.
homeowner's insurance, and he takes that 5%.
5%.
Oi.
You know, Trisha's still paying for her HOA.
Oh my god, okay. You know what I do want to see though? Okay, so basically, then we have like Frenemy Room, Caroline is uploaded.
For all water, so
Oh, yeah, by the way, he's just making fun of Moses here. We don't need to hear this part. But what I do want to quickly bring up, I'm going to find it, what Callie actually said about the 5% thing. So I'm going to go find that, come back, we'll watch that, then we'll leave. Because it's constantly being brought up as a really big issue, and I'm going to be honest, I forget what she complained about other than something about Disneyland and 5%. So I'll be right back.
You can pause to read this.
Okay, I find it.
I want to make it now.
Let's hear this, because this really was the thing that kind of started all of the drama and keeps getting talked about today. So this is what Ethan was talking about with Trisha's sister. I can't remember this.
He didn't even take the time or effort to watch my sister's video. She was just doing a trigger warning to people that had SA, because she was talking.
Oh, this was when Trisha accused Ethan of SA, remember? And then she like doubled down against it. She was like, oh. She was just like throwing every claim at him. Oh yeah, of course, he has every right to talk about this.
Candlestick incident. So this Disney trip was actually planned for my sister's birthday. It was me, my mom, and Moses, and that was it. I know that they were at a family event at Ethan's house, and
it's so weird to imagine that at one time they all were able to sit down at a table together.
Ethan incidentally invited himself to...
This is so weird, like, because it was confirmed by Trisha that Trisha wanted them to come as well. Like, Callie was really just starting shit here. But anyway, I'm just gonna let it play. I'm gonna try and not pause it so we can get through this. So I'll talk after, so I'll see you after a minute.
Our family surprise.
So hard not to stop and call her out.
We paid for him. Ethan and Ela did not pay for their VIP ticket to Disneyland. And there's more.
Oh.
Yes, my sister didn't know about this, but we ended up paying for Ethan and Ela.
No!
Which is crazy because
why?
He takes that 5% and VIP...
A meme was born. He takes that 5%.
tickets to Disneyland is not cheap. And
aren't you all millionaires? I don't give a fuck. I need y'all to be taxed more.
I don't know why he felt compelled to ask me and my mom or bring it up in the situation that how we felt about her having a candlestick up her, you know what, it made us very uncomfortable, especially we had just such a fun
She
day.
Talked about it multiple times before this,
and
though, so.
It was really disgusting. I think that he wanted the shock value, but I think that he forgets that we're family at the end of the day.
Family.
And I was not appreciative of that, especially since we paid for everything. Even we paid for the dinner he wanted to pay for.
What? So she literally is like, oh, we had to pay for him. You know, he wanted to pay, but we had to pay for it. Bitch.
Kept on saying, I'm gonna pay for a dinner. And this one is for the people that think that I solely work for my sister or needed...
Hold on. Not this. Not this picture of James Charles.
A job at H3. I actually work for myself. I have my own business as a spicy accountant, and I highly doubt that H3 could afford me.
The egos of everyone in this family. Sorry, I'm so distracted by this. What is this? He looks like a thumb or like a penis. God, that is so scary. Oh my god, this is literally so terrifying. So fucking awful. Anyways, I want to know your opinion on this. We can talk about it below. I really appreciate you watching this video. Let's hash it out below. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and drink some water. I love you, Mucker. Bye. Mwah.